transport and infrastructure solutions of UST String Technologies are highly efficient complexes in an overpass design. They surpass all alternatives available in the modern market and provide new standards of mobility. A key element of the technology for creating pre-stressed transport overpasses by UST String Technologies is a string rail. It is a steel or composite beam containing a bundle of wires, strings, pre-stressed with stretching in its core and fitted with a rail head. The horizontal load from stretching is taken by anchor supports installed at a distance of up to 5 kilometers from each other. They can be combined with buildings for various purposes, including passenger stations and cargo terminals, as well as commercial institutions. The span between intermediate supports reaches 2 kilometers, which makes it possible to effectively overcome water barriers, pass over residential areas, mountain gorges, transport, or energy communications. The string rail track provides a high level of safety due to the elevation of rolling stock to the second level, where there is no chance of collision with objects located on the ground surface. Cars, special and agricultural machinery, pedestrians and animals. Control systems are automated. It is possible to equip them with subsystems of machine vision, positioning, construction and adjustment of route tasks, threat recognition, and signaling within the traffic network of vehicles exchanging data with each other. Transport and infrastructure solutions by UST String Technologies require minimal land allocation for construction and can be adapted to perform any logistical tasks in the field of urban and intercity cargo and passenger transportation. The cost of erecting UST String Technologies complexes under equal conditions can be up to half of the cost of cableways, up to 1/10 of the cost of light rail transport systems, and no more than 1/10 compared to the cost of building of above-ground and underground metro. The travel speeds in the new systems can reach up to 150 km per hour, against the maximum possible peak of 40 km per hour for cableways. The performance of the systems reaches 50,000 passengers per hour, or 100 million tons of cargo per year, against a maximum of 3,000 per hour for a conventional analog. The length of the UST String Technologies complexes has no restrictions typical for traditional systems, where the limit is determined by the length of cables as well as the drive power. The engine of the cableways should pull not only the cabins, but also a massive steel cable, hundreds and thousands of meters long. The modules of string rods are autonomous. This is also associated with the significant energy savings, as well as a reduction in operating costs. The load-bearing string elements of the transport overpass have a tenfold margin of strength. They are resistant to vandalism and terrorist acts. The rail consists of steel reinforcement elements fitted in the core, a filler, and a high-strength housing, which increases its overall strength. As a track structure, cableways use only an ordinary twisted rope that is unprotected from mechanical and climate impacts. Cables of most systems known in the world need to be completely replaced with a frequency of 3 to 10 years. The service life of the UST String Technologies track structure is at least 50 years. Unlike cableways, where stopping the system leads to complex and costly measures to evacuate passengers, the possibility of emergency stopping of the UST String Technologies vehicle in the middle of the route is actually excluded. Emergency batteries are provided in the rolling stock in case of a power supply failure. Each wheel is driving, so failure of one of the wheels will not stop the system. If this occurs, the vehicle moving behind will tow the out of the other car to the nearest station. Various types of rolling stock, passenger and cargo ones, with different passenger and load capacity, can move along one and the same transport overpass. It is possible to change the number and composition of vehicles during the operation of the route, for example at rush hours. It would be long and costly in cableways. The passengers of UST String Technologies are provided with significantly greater comfort than in cableways. There is no pitching. The vehicle interior is equipped with heating and air conditioning systems, multimedia devices, communication links with the dispatcher. Rolling stock stops completely at the station, creating a barrier-free environment for each person. The configuration of cableways does not allow to carry out many turns to create branched logistics, implemented by Unitsky String Technologies using turn-out switches and non-stressed U-turn sections of the track structure. Running on electricity and keeping the landscapes untouched along the road, Unitsky String Technologies complexes turn out to be as friendly to nature as possible. It is possible to see and test this innovation in 2 demonstration and certification centers of the developer company on the territory of the Republic of Belarus and the United Arab Emirates. The total area is more than 60 hectares. They present 6 types of operating overpasses and more than 10 types of rolling stock. A number of them have received certificates of conformity. The TUV Certificate of Conformity confirms safety of all elements of the complex. Pre-stressed string rail transport overpass, U-pod, anchor supports combined with station facilities, repair shop and control room, intermediate supports, passenger stations, service station, including control room and repair shop. The company developer of Transport and Infrastructure Solutions, Unitsky String Technologies, has the competencies and resources to implement transport projects of any complexity. The project organization employs more than 600 engineers. The production complex of Unitsky String Technologies has experience in various types of works, from 3D prototypes to the manufacture of industrial batches of products and units against the instructions of customers. The enterprise is equipped with a fleet of machine tools, diagnostic, testing, control and measuring equipment, including Akuma 5-axis processing centers. The staff of the plant includes more than 200 professionals. Its area is about 4,000 square meters. The developer is preparing documentation for several commercial projects in a number of regions. The technology has confirmed its practical viability and is of interest around the world. It combines the best that has been achieved in engineering of the 20th century and is capable of bringing transport to a new stage of development.
Good afternoon to all of you. It's very nice to see you here to learn about this amazing project and take advantage of this. Welcome to all of you. Let's start, please. I am Veronica Pucheta, Master in Skyworks Community Hour Crowd Investing, Financial Advisor from Argentina, a speaker in SWC crowdfunding, and I am a regional coordinator for the Bahamas too. And I am working with this country since 2022 in advance. Let's start. Through Skyward Community, you have the opportunity to get a share in the International Transport Project and become a co-owner and receive earnings through dividends in the future for life. And this investment have the characteristic to inheritance too for your children and grandchildren. Unitsky String Technologies Inc., as you see in the video, is an international engineer company engaged in designing, construction, and certification on high-speed urban and freight transport system. The company units have 86 design bureaus, 36 buildings and facilities, 3,000 units of machinery and equipment, 36 hectares of the demonstration and certification center, and more than 6 transport complexes. Our product is innovative transport running above the ground on highly durable string rails. Our product is safe, comfortable, cost-efficient, and environmentally friendly. Who is the creator of the project? Anatoly Yunitsky is the general designer of Yunitsky String Technology Inc., scientist and an inventor, author of more than 200 scientific papers, 20 monographs, and more than 150 inventions in the field of construction, transport, mechanical engineer, electronic, and chemical industries. The team of Yunitsky String Technology Inc. employ more than 700 specialists of various profiles as engineers, constructors, planners, economists, designers, technologists, and logisticians. They are professionals with highest technical education and work experience in serious projects at the major machine building companies of Belarus. The world will receive in the near future, roads without traffic jams, nature without pollution, fare without overpayment, and travel without limits. Yunitsky String Technologies is developing dynamic according to the approved plan. For example, we started in 2014, for example, with the preparation for the construction of the testing site. In 2015, for example, start with the Ecotechno Park construction. In 2016, for example, the first running tests of the transport on the light track. In 2017, for example, start of the urban and cargo tests, and in 2018, the construction of the Innovation Testing Center in the United Arab Emirates. In 2019, the first passenger transportation on the light track. In 2020, undergoing certification in the United Arab Emirates. In 2021, for example, signing contracts for 4 target projects. And in 2022, final stages of the cargo tracks testing. Everyone can get a share in the successfully growing project. Only you can start with the minimum entry threshold into the project is $50. 2, convenient installments plan up to 9 months, for example. And 3, many payments options are available in the personal office. What are the prospects for co-owners of Yunitsky String Technologies Inc.? One of them is dividends. In case of the successful implementing the project, the company becoming self-financing and receiving payment from customers, the co-owner of the UST Technology will receive a dividend of 20% of its net profit. The dividends will be paid annually, okay, and for life and inheritable too. Shares repurchase. The company organized shares repurchases in 2018 and in 2020. The technology co-owners who joined the project and at an early stage have multiplied their capital. The company may repurchase shares again after receiving advance payments for target project. Remember, we were signing for target projects. Inheritance. Shares are your property. Remember, you can pass them on as inheritance to ensure the financial well-being of your children and grandchildren. And finally, you can sell your portions. In case the company decides to go public or announces the repurchase of portions from the co-owners of the technology, you will be able to earn by selling your portions at times more expensive than their original costs. How are shares registered as a property? Registration of shares is made based on a convertible loan agreement. A special requirement is signed along with the agreement if desired. The right to choose is up to you, because if the requirement is signed, you become a co-owner of UST Technology and take ownership of the company's portions. And if the requirement is not signed, you provide funds to the company as a loan for up to 3 years with a return of up to 4%. We have special packages for investment in installments, beginning with, for example, the offer InnoTrans by the amount of in 3 installments of $1,000, and you get 25,000 portions and plus 29,000 portions and plus 39,000 portions in 3 installments of $1,000. For example, in the package Quick Start, by the amount of $600 in 2 payments of $3,000, you can acquire 13,800 portions. And with this package, kid and student, for example, you can buy these packages for your children, for example, and the title of property will be available for them when them are bigger, for example, 18 years. And for example, we have more options in installments, beginning with $250 in 5 installments of $50, and you can acquire, for example, with these simple options, 4,250 portions, for example, by the amount of 5 installments of $50. And for example, if you choose this package in 5 installments of $100, you can get $10,500 portions, excuse me. And with the option stable, you can acquire, for example, in 5 installments of $200 in 5 payments, you can acquire 23,000 portions. But this not only this actually or this currently offer. We have more options. The premium investment offer, for example, beginning with $25,000 to acquire 1 million portions, or only these options are only in one payment, okay? And for example, with the package premium, you can acquire 7,050,000 portions by the amount of, in one payment, $150,000. But this is not all our currently offers, because we have more options in one payment, beginning with $50 to acquire, for example, 700 portions, or by the amount of $100, for example, you can acquire 1,800 portions. And for example, if it is better for you, for example, to choose this package 1,000, you can acquire 25,000 portions. But they is available for you till 17 January, the New Year's promotion. Please pay attention to this amazing promotion. Through this promotion short year, you can increase your portions in the project by registering a package with 180 discount and give an access to the promotion to 3 of your friends in any structure. Please pay attention to this because it's very important to understand to take advantage. For example, you can acquire in one only payment by the amount of $250, 20,000 portions. In the second option, for example, by the amount of in one only payment $500, you can acquire 40,000 shares, or by the amount in one only payment of $1,000, you can acquire 80,000 shares. And in 5 installments of $50 is the same package. Is no difference. Okay, only you can pay in one only payment or in 5 installments, and you can acquire the same amount of shares. By the amount of, for example, in 5 installments of $50, you can acquire 20,000 shares. And in 5 installments of $100, you can acquire 40,000 shares. And by the amount of, in 5 installments of $200, you can acquire 80,000 shares. What is the difference? What is this difference? With no offer, you only can get by the same amount only, for example, with the package $1,000, for example, in 5 installments, you can acquire only 23,000 shares. But remember, through short New Year promotion, you can get this amount of shares, 80,000 shares. And for example, with this package senior, by the amount of in 5 installments of $100, you can acquire with no offer 10,500 portions. But the difference is through short New Year offer, you can get 40,000 shares. And finally, with the package start in 5 installments of $50, you only can acquire 4,250 portions by this cents of dollar. For example, 0.043 cents of dollars, or with this package, for example, you will pay 0.047 cents of dollars. And with this package start, for example, you are paying 0.059 cents of dollar. But with the offer short New Year, you only are paying 0.012 cents of dollar per share. This is offer amazing to take advantage. With this offer, it does not matter if you choose a single payment or in installments. You will always pay less and get more participation through the offer. How to become a co-owner of the UST Technology? 1. Register and undergo verification in the personal office. 2. Choose the optimal offer and pay for it in the convenient way. And 3. Sign the convertible loan agreement and receive an extract from the registry confirming your ownership of the shares. We are currently in the final stage of the financing. Once the final stage is financed, the possibility of becoming a technology co-owner will not be available. Remember this. And you will collect dividends on all projects implemented in the future in all the countries. Remember, you are buying a portion in the company, okay? What are the advantages of investing through the Skyward community? Skyward community is an official partner of UST Technology Inc. and GTI, a large international social venture ecosystem specializing in tech financing. Through it, anyone can contribute to the development of innovative transport and become an owner of ERSSH portions. More than 8 years of uninterrupted functioning testify to the well-coordinated and effective work of all mechanisms of interaction within the ecosystem. To summarize, investing through a Skyward community, a shareholder is in the most comfortable conditions, has the opportunity to access all legal documents, check his or her presence in the register of shareholders, get an information summary about the development of the project at the current stage, correctly plan payments according to the schedule and remain among the project supporters in an open field of discussion, and SWC meanwhile continues to maintain its status of a reliable, stable, and developing international social venture ecosystem since 2015. Please don't hesitate to contact me to help you with your doubts or your questions through WhatsApp or here by the chat room Zoom, please. I believe that everyone here is in my informational group in English from Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago, and you are very, very attentive to the information I share daily. Please don't miss this opportunity to capitalize for your future. You can find me every day on the other side of WhatsApp. God bless you to all of you. And I will close the recording, and I am going to talk with you about your questions or your doubt. Bye-bye.